Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've honestly got so many things running on this MacBook at the moment. It's like screaming in agony at me. So I'm sorry if you guys can hear the fans going. I've also got my 3D printers going on the background as well. So I've done a little bit of tweaking, got the sound where I want it to be, and I think it's good enough. And I think I've removed most of the background noise. So let's dive into this video. I wasn't around yesterday, and this is something I guess you guys are probably just gonna need to get used to. I'll be here when I can, and when I can't, I simply will not be here because YouTube doesn't pay me anything anymore. I don't create enough content. There isn't enough engagement. So this is just something that I'm doing as a pastime, a hobby, to more or less keep you guys up to date with what I'm doing, what's going on, and the LUNC validator and stuff like that. Now, if you caught my previous video, I did say there was going to be a market-wide bullish reversal. This wasn't a drill, this wasn't a test, and you should have really got all of your eggs in the right basket. And there's two types of people right now. There is the guy that dollar cost averaged in, he held his position and he was patient. And there are those that kept chasing gains, kept chasing green, kept trying to shift their money about to try to make money wherever they could, instead of simply playing the smart game, playing the long game, dollar cost averaging in, and really just being smart about it. Those people are now trying to find positions. They're now chasing green, and they're going to have to buy in on these running green candles. They're going to have to buy in on the momentum. But if you're someone like me, you're already in. You've been dollar cost averaging over the past few months. So this market right now is perfect. This is what I've been waiting for. And I have no doubt this is what you guys have been waiting for as well. We have pushed up with the fear and greed index up into that area of 72. This is sitting at greed. This is a huge move. Just last week, we were at fear 29. So it shows you just how quick the market itself in crypto can reverse itself. Just last week, Michael Saylor was in a ton, I mean, billions of dollars of unrealized losses, and now he's in 2 billion worth of unrealized gains. So again, it can snap around within a click of a fingers. Just going over to crypto bubbles, diving in. I mean, look at this. Everything's running. It does not matter where you threw a dart on the board at the beginning of the week. As long as you throw a dart on the board, you're going to be making some kind of gains. As to this being the real thing, and me saying this isn't a drill, this isn't a test, it is the real thing. As far as we can see, we are going upwards. We are in bullish momentum. We are possibly in a bull market, a trader's market. Is this going to stick? Who knows? But what we should be doing is not just paying attention to Terra Luna Classic like a lot of people are doing. It's something that I am treating as a very small part of my day. I'm more interested in what's going on with AI. I'm more interested in what's going on in the White House with POTUS and America. Now, this video has been circulated in many different formats with tons of different hashtags and cool comments and people giving their point of view. But what I want everybody to focus on right now, the fact of the matter is, in this picture, there is only one cryptocurrency present, and that is Ripple's XRP. And as we can see in the back right hand corner is Brad Garlinghouse. Now, this video is more or less the reason for the market finally getting a reversal, finally seeing some momentum upwards. We're ignoring all of the geopolitical tensions, all of the global conflict, and crypto has simply said, this is enough, this is what I've been waiting for, and this is now the narrative. I think the general masses outside of crypto are starting to realize that this is the future, that more or less everything is going to circulate around crypto. And if you think it's not, go and look at AI. AI cannot make a bank account, but it can make as many cryptocurrency wallets as it likes. And it really is that simple. And because AI is the future and it's going to need to harness some kind of payment system, well, that payment system is going to be tied into crypto. So therefore, crypto and AI combined, yes, are the future. But the regulation that's going to be sweeping in is what we are looking for. This is where all of the momentum is going to be coming from. And yeah, I mean, we're living in different times. Going into, 2026, you've got GTA 6 coming out. This is going to end, as much as you think it's not. This is going to fuel so many job losses. This is going to fuel so many more people to dip a toe into crypto. That desperation of wanting to simply play this video game. As much if they even mention Bitcoin in this game, it doesn't even need to mention it. It's just cryptocurrency in general. It's going to have a major effect on cryptocurrency in general. All of the, like I'm saying, all of the people that are just going to need to dip a toe because they're going to need to make some kind of money, because all the people that are going to be leaving jobs, calling in sick, the people that are going to get sacked for simply not turning up to work, and their jobs, they know that they're doing exactly this thing. It's going to be a huge thing that is going to take, I think, crypto by storm. And there's always been this, people, oh, GTA 6 is going to allow Bitcoin payments and this is going to be the future. I do not think in any circumstance that they would introduce Bitcoin payments into a global game or cryptocurrency payments, or make it some kind of pay to earn game in any way, shape, or form. Modders might do a different thing where they create their own servers and have their own rules, right? But there might be a point in the future where Rockstar doesn't allow stablecoin payments from USDC or USDT. No, they're probably going to go out and make their own stablecoin. And, hold me to my word. We can go back, and once GTA releases and we're a couple of years down the line and Rockstar does suddenly come out with, well, actually, we're going to be selling things in game. You can buy cars, you can buy GTA cash, but you're going to need to buy our Rockstar stablecoin. I really do see it as a thing that's coming at this moment in time. The capitalism is through the roof, to a point of where GTA 6 is being leaked because of capitalism. The screenshot that is circulating and the videos that are circulating in the moment, this is all surrounding capitalism, the greediness. And if you think that someone like Rockstar isn't going to opt into a stablecoin payment system that they own, that they can control, and they can get 100% of the cash flow, then you're kidding yourselves. They're definitely going to be doing it. I mean, they sold the early access, the first drop, the first look at GTA 6 on Netflix. And if you wanted to see it, you're going to need to go and make a Netflix subscription. We are living in different times. Crypto regulation is coming thick and fast, and this entire market is absolutely exploding. We've now got Elon Musk, who's exploring stablecoin payments for influencers and content creators. Like I'm saying, the future is going to circulate around cryptocurrency and AI technology, and I absolutely despise AI technology, but I can tell you something, I absolutely love gains. And although I dislike the technology, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be trading on it. I'm going to be harnessing every single little bit of news, because what I'm searching for is big gains in crypto. And if you can pay attention like I'm paying attention, well, then you're going to find a serious amount of money in the future. I'm currently up over 2x on my original pump.fun investment. I'm almost reaching 3x. And for those of you who are watching, I have not sold a single coin, but this is the point where I am going to be selling some coins. I will do an individual video, but this area here is my first price target. Once we reach here, once this big green dildo pushes up, I will be selling around 75% of my bag, and I'll hold 25%. And if it starts to go up more, I'll continue to hold, and I will be happy with the extra profit. And if it goes down and we drop below this area, I'll be getting out on that other 25%. And as I said, you guys, I would keep you 100% up to date. So let me just, at the end of this video, because I'm going to be doing a dedicated LUNC video today, show you guys my MAXC portfolio. As I've said, I haven't sold a single coin. So my pump investment is over 8,000 Great British pounds. This is a significant amount of gains that I've made just by paying attention. I really do think pump.fun has a place in the future as a kind of altcoin token, not so much a meme coin token in itself. But this has been absolutely awesome. And like I said, I'll do an individual video when I make that sell, when I take profit, so you guys know exactly what I'm doing. But that's all I really got for you in this video. I think that as someone invested in crypto, the best thing that you can just continue to do is dollar cost average in, stay away from chasing green, and don't get involved now. This entire market is moving very heavily. It's moving very fast. This is not a good time to enter. You want to wait for the rejection to come in. You want to wait for that cross on the MACD indicator to tell us that this bullish cycle, this part of the bullish trend is over and we're going to have some sort of consolidation. We'll have the bearish cross on the MACD indicator. And then that's probably a point where we start coming down. It comes down and you should look to re-enter around these areas where you can clearly see there are lines of support or lines of resistance. And this is all stuff that you're going to need to determine for yourself. But yeah, like I said, I'll keep you guys up to date. It's been a great week. And, you know, over a year being in this bear market, I don't know how long it's been. And all of my losses have already been wiped out by one investment. And this isn't even my main wallet. My crypto.com wallet has got a significant amount more in it, and I'm working on introducing that into my content and being as open as I can with you guys, so you know that I'm not just saying, oh, I'm buying this or I'm buying that or I've made money on this. You can see it all on the screen. Guys, stay safe, have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one.